Hello world, it's JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my home studio. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design, editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, JWPmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever makes you click are appreciated. So I'm going to be looking at some Armory, which is a Blender 3D plugin. Blender 3D. I don't know if anybody calls it 3D. Just got to get it open here. A little new to this. I've been using Blender since, I don't know, 2010, 2006, Blender 2.4, I think, or something. Initially, I actually bought it, and yeah, it wasn't such a big deal. I think it was like $3 or something, but I didn't realize it was free, and it came in sort of like a pack. And yeah, I ended up buying it and then realizing it was free, and I was kind of mad, and then I was not that mad because I never really would have found it. Like, I mean, they sold it well. I was enticed to buy it. So here is my Blender folder here. I have Armory on the outside. Everything's already installed. So I had Cube first run there. And yeah, see, my objective today is to get the Cube to move. I was using a different engine at first, which I'll rename nameless. However, it was kind of limited, and seeing like sort of the backing that Armory has, I'm kind of more interested in Armory. It feels like it's more. I mean, it's great that Logic bricks and stuff are still there. But just the fact that Armory can export to HTML5 and Android, and yeah, it's just so much better in my opinion. So everything's pretty much set up. I believe the Armory panel is in here somewhere. I'll just be able to tell right away because it says Armory props. Yeah, so it's running Armory traits, right? We got Armory stuff happening. Now, how do we get the box to move is the question. So I might have to put it back on the headphones here. Maybe I should use a different set of headphones. Keep whipping out my expensive headphones. I mean, I could get the use out of them, but I might as well use my cheaper headphones because I keep plugging them in and unplugging them in usage. Got this microphone on here. Just leave it on, I guess. I don't know. Do I want to leave it on? Not really. Not in my headphones. Because I'll probably end up looking at some video tutorials. However, perhaps I can just read through. Yeah, perhaps I'll just read through. I'll give it a poke right now because there is a Logic editing system here, a Logic node editor, right? However, I don't know how it even works. You just go new Logic tree and then you say add. Like, and then everything's in here, so like I don't know how to work any of that. So I'm gonna start to look at the tutorial here on the Armory website. Looks like I need a Firefox window. I thought I was gonna be done with Firefox, but I guess not. I'll open a new private window just so it's not trying to make me log into everything. Armory playground. And then, okay. So this tutorial walks you through Armory basics. Why does it feel so faded? I think it's my dark reader here. Let's look at, how do I get the thingy toolbar? Here we go. This, right? Where's dark mode? Okay, turn off. Can I just pin it? And then can I turn it off? Okay, so there. Yeah, so that looked really, I don't know, wrong color. Yeah, it's trying to be gray, but it's already kind of, I guess it helps with the white, like it dims the white, right? Except other things pop up white. That's really, ouch. And then even the scroll bar turns white, which is kind of weird. Right, playground tutorial. This tutorial will walk you through Armory basics. We will create a playground-like scene showcasing the central features step by step. Get the blend file for this tutorial. So go ahead and grab that. That reminds me of my monitor should be on. It looks like Zan is coming on. It's too bad I'm busy. What am I doing? Oh, my monitor. My monitor. Let's jump in here. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Looks like some of my tags are bunched up. That's not good. Blender Armory. Yeah, looks like Python and Blender 3D are merged together. I'm gonna go fix that right quick. So Blender Python. So Blender 3D and Python. Gotta get some more tags happening. Is that how? Blender, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What is open here? Oh, my tagging system. Okay, it's got this 2025 source zip. Is that all I really need? You just throw that up because I don't want to be showing off digging around on my computer. For the most part, just downloading this Armory tutorial file. I'll start it, throw it there. Get it open. Switch back. Then Armory tutorial, and extract 22.5. How old is 22.5? Let's say April. 2 years ago. That's just the Armory 3D tools. Armory core. Armory. What am I mean? Armory. What's the latest release here? Releases. Is this release notes? That's it. I remember seeing it, but I didn't. Oh, I was bigging up this thing and then it's just falling apart on me. 22.7. So what is that? July? Okay. Check out some demos. Projects is a browser source example browser. Can't open that page. Fire Xbox to display another page. Oh, because it's what frames, something like frames. But that just takes me back. Oh, over here. First person. It's not loud. What's my volume looking like? Should be okay. Okay. So yeah, that's straight out of Blender right into control your pointer. WASD? Yeah, okay, so WASD. Jump. Forward, jump. Space. There we go. So yeah, this straight out of Blender, I guess. Eh? Ooh, knocking the boxes around. What happens if I fall off? Probably I just fall off, eh? So I probably just fall off. I don't know about this glare. There's some sort of glare. Okay. No gestures. There we go. Just gonna hold the gesture down. Physics. The balls eventually disappear. And they must, right? Yeah, okay. How do we get out of it now? Escape. Let's try racetrack. Okay, so vroom. WASD again. Whoa. Can I full screen this somehow? New tab. This frame. Alt enter. F11. What's that? This frame. Show only this frame. Open frame. A new tab. Game. How do I get this full screen? Do that. Zoom or something. It's not full screen. Legit. No, click it. Okay. No? Is it just an image? Is it frozen or something? Is it even a game? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, because this one's running. Zoom out here. Full screen. Third person. Okay, so it's kind of the same shooter game, just third person perspective. Third person terrain. Here's the pop-out thing. Does it fill the whole window? Kinda, I guess. Huh? F11. There we go. I mean, it's got a little bit of borders. Where's the terrain then? It's falling forever here. It's the, forgot to load the terrain. Top down. I don't have a joystick, so it says twin stick. I don't know what that means. Sort of an adventure thing. Platform. Oh no, it's just a infinite space. Try this like this. Kill this. What does that do? Stop it. It's into the stop it. What was this one called? Twin stick. Okay, so I get kind of understand what it's going for here. Some values. Interesting. So that's pretty comprehensive, I imagine. Let's go back to the playground, I guess. Do I have that open somewhere? It's gonna make me do it manually. Hello world. That's where I want to be, I think. I think it was under the wiki. Yeah. Looks different, eh? Game templates. Tutorial. There we go. Alright, so back here again. I got the blend file now. It is here. Not sure why it looks like that. Deal with these headphones. Might be getting into some tutorials later, and I haven't been keeping track of my time really. This will go for another hour. Well, just an hour or finish exporting to HTML5 and APK. Probably won't show testing the APK on screen. Maybe I can get the Android emulator for Firefox. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so hello world. Pick up where we left and set up tutorial. What was setup tutorial? Verify, next steps, code editor. And then show it under code editor, select your code editor. Can't I just use Blender? VS Code. I mean, that's fine, yeah. Okay, I don't want to do any coding yet. Let's just do some stuff. Okay, so back to Hello World. Pick up where we left off. Open Blender, save the project Armory Player. Open Blender, save the project Armory Player, run. Okay, so that's not Blender. This is file, save as, and I'll make a new folder here. Go hit up a folder. I'll still cube. Call this Armory Player. Dash run. Okay, and then again we'll call this file Armory Player. Dash run. Go, and then back here. Select the runtime to use, Chrome, or we'll start with Chrome, I guess. So it's a standalone player, which will probably be exe, right? I think I keep switching to OBS. Can I like hide my OBS window? Because I have a right click. No, it doesn't let me. I have this thing installed where I right click the minimize button. It'll send Windows straight to my tray. Okay. What am I doing? Chrome. Right, and that's under Armory player panel. You can select runtime to use. Armory player. I wish they'd show a picture. Like that's Armory player. They do show a picture. Here. Armory player, render engine, Armory player. Like, why don't I see that? I gotta select render engine. It is. There it is. I don't know what's on the bottom. I didn't even know you can move things. Interesting. Okay, so we're on Chrome, scene. Yeah, okay. Scene. Select the camera mode. Select the camera mode. Scene to start the game from the point. Back to scene camera viewport to start the game from the viewport. This is useful for a quick scene preview and also let you control the camera. Specify a scene to launch or leave it blank to use the current scene. Okay, so we'll leave that one scene and what then run. Additionally, you can tweak the dimensions in the properties output tab for the window size. To run full screen, select Armory, window mode, full screen. Okay, so where? The dimensions in the properties outputs. This, right? I think maybe it's probably hanging out at the bottom. This new one. Properties output tab. To run full screen, select Armory, window mode, full screen. Armory projects. Dimensions. Is there more? Armory project, Armory explorer, Armory render. Oh, there is more. I just can't see it because this thing's in the way here. How do I? Let's just pull it over. Some more projects. Legs. What's this? Windows. Mode full screen. Okay, so I found that, but where's this properties? To the dimensions and the properties output tab for Windows size. Okay, so I don't know which one it's referring to. I think maybe it's referring to this one. But it doesn't match. The names don't match. Player, exporter. Render. Bake. Right. Continuing on. Objects. We will start with some Blender basics on how to manipulate objects. In the 3D view, hit F3, add plane, create a plane object, or do add mesh plane from the 3D view header. Press to scale up to plane, R to rotate, or grab to translate. Delete objects by pressing X. Really X? I just hit delete. Blender has a variety of modifiers that will allow procedural effects on active objects. Select cube, navigate to the modifier tab, and add bevel modifier to make the cube's edges look polished. Okay, so I want a plane. Plane here. I'm so used to using space, like inherently 2.4 was all about the space. Here. I think I'm gonna split this horizontally like this, just so I'll make that a 3D window. I'll probably never see it because my stuff is hiding in that corner. Actually, that's where my face cam is, but yeah, just so I can see the full thing, right? Otherwise, I'm always kind of like, what's in the corner? Let's close everything. Yeah, so I just want to be able to see everything. Okay. And then I can even make another 3D port. That's usually what I do is I put a camera port here to see what I'm looking at. Okay, so it wants a plane. And I'm like this in this F3 idea because it lets you get to anything really fast. Oops. I don't want a meta bow. F3 would probably be my new spacebar. It's actually a little more interesting. Okay, so grab on the Z-axis. We'll bring it down. And we'll scale it. Let's go maybe 10. Where's my number here? Why is there an FPS running? Hey, wait. Can't hold on top there. Okay, so we'll go about 5. I don't know why it's so jittery. And then it wants me to add a modifier. Armory props. Add modifier. What was it? Bevel? Bevel? Okay, so now we have this really interesting looking cube here. They make it look so much more softer though. So the modifiers, procedural effects, select cube, modifiers, add bevel to make the edges look polished. My edges don't look polished. What do they have their settings at? Is my microphone even on? Check the microphone. Mic check. Check. Checkity check. Okay. Streaming, right? Segments profile, segments 5. Okay, so they do have a little more segments. It just looks different. I don't like it. Material -1. I don't see material. Whatever. That's good. I just wanted it a little more. I'm sure they have it set to smooth, don't they? Oh no. I just zoomed out and it looks a lot smoother now. Plus this is probably like a stanky graphic, right? I don't know why I can so I don't know. Theirs just looks smoother. Whatever. Not the biggest deal. Okay, so materials. Select cube and switch to shader editor. Enable use nodes. Now you can tweak the material color and roughness using the default principle BFSD. BF? BSDF. BSDF. So they're still in the layout here. Like Blender by default comes with all these layouts. I honestly don't like using them too much. In fact, maybe I'll kill the animator. I don't know. I'll just leave it. Some extra window to grab when I want to. So I'm going to switch to, how do I do this? Layout, they did this. That's, I know how to get there. Just like, how did they do it? Okay. So I thought I knew how to do it. Texture node editor. Okay. Shader, switch to shader editor. Shader. Okay. And then enable use nodes. That's already on. Now tweak the, what's that? Seeing things. What was it? Dragonfly for a second. Tripping. Now you can tweak the material color and roughness using the default. Yeah, okay. So is that what I want to do? I want blue. Base color blue. Somewhere like that. And then roughness. How rough did they make it? They didn't change it. At least not that I could tell. Okay, so then what? Next, switch back to the 3D view and select the plane. We want to put a texture on it. Create a new material in the material tab. Switch to the shader editor like we did before. Okay, so we go back to 3D, I think. Selecting the plane. And then material. It's hard to tell. There's like a US or OBS thing right on top of. Oh, that's that cut. Okay, so I got to scroll down like that. Yeah, okay. Material or. This is material, right? Or what is this called? Texture. This is material, that's texture. Okay. I'm just spacing. There's no pop-up, so create a new material. So new. Are you ready? No, it's being so slow. Probably because I'm doing OBS too. Can I turn down my settings? It's not going to look great, but my computer will stop crying. Wonder if port 16. Port denoise? No thanks. That's fine. Is that all the settings there are? I guess so, eh? Performance? Cool. Guess that's it. Maybe I should switch to cycles. Okay. Switch to the shader editor like we did before. Okay. Save the images above or simply drag and drop the files onto the node canvas in Blender. Connect the image texture to the image texture nodes to the base color and roughness socket of principled BSDF node. So I can just drag and drop them, really? That's kind of cool. Let's do that if I can. Look at that. Blender's thinking about it, no? This one, I gotta like drag them into the top. I might just toss them. Maybe that'll be in over there. Do this the hard way. Yeah, no, that's not working. If you create materials, switch to the shader did, save the images above, or simply drag and drop them into the canvas. Yeah, so that's not working. Maybe it's a Firefox thing. I don't know. Maybe because I'm in private mode. What's showing up on screen here? My application. Full screen nuts. Maybe I have to insert the thingy first. Add inputs, image. Oh, F3. F3 image node. Image texture. Okay, try that now. F3 is amazing. I don't know what it doesn't look like. What does this say? Grid base, grid rough. Kind of looks the same, probably because there's nothing loaded yet. It doesn't have. Yeah. Come on. You can do it, I believe. New, open. Okay, so do it the hard way, I guess. Save as. Again, I'm gonna switch screens so my computer is not showing off all the 50 things I downloaded, all the random stuff. Some of the bad stuff. What am I doing here? Can I get a new shortcut for this type of setup here? Blender, I'll add that to my quick thingy. Quick access, Armory. I'll save it into, what is it called? Armory player run. So I got grid base, and then I want, I already have grid base. Okay, so I want grid rough. Ooh. All right, so I don't know what happened there. Oh, just switch screens. But when you, my buttons are the same as Firefox's stuff. Okay, so grid base, I think it doesn't matter which one's on top. I know it doesn't really matter, but I like to follow along exactly. Base on top, okay. Base on top. And then can I just copy? I can just duplicate. Okay, so let's do duplicates. Nice. And then what do I do here? Just X that. Open. Rough. Okay, and then what does it look like now? Base into base. Rough into rough. Okay, so color. Color into base. Rough into rough. Right then. Continuing along. Follow these steps. A basic scene is already shaping up. Hit F5 to play the scene in Armory. Like, well, I don't have that stuff. Did I miss a step? I think it's just telling me to, right? I don't have that stuff. Okay, did I need to open the file or something? Let's see. So push play. P. Okay, play, push play. P. F5. So used to P as well. F5. And that's probably got to do some unpacking, repacking. Computer's getting hot. It's fine. I have a fan desk thingy. And it's not doing anything though. F5 again. Replayer. Oh, it is running. I don't know. Ooh, there it is. Okay. So there we go. We have the amazing scene here. Is it really following along with my whatever's visible? Sure does take a while to loading. I guess for the first round, it's just gonna take a while. So it must be looking out the camera. So let's see what the camera. Yeah, it's looking out the camera. I don't know why. I thought I told it to follow exporter projects. I don't know. Window projects. Window. This I think I open. Okay, mode window. Mode full screen. I don't know. I was sure it told me to set it to something, right? It says camera scene viewport. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. And then it'll happen here, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so then I can. Yeah, still giving me this pop-out window. Maybe because I'm in camera there. Or clean project? No, I don't want. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's the problem. Clean project. That means so. Stop. Clean. Play. I'm gonna do quick BRB. Right then, let's close this player here. Right then, whoa. Whoa. Okay, then what? Animation. Let's create an animation rotating the cube. Locate timeline, go to frame 1, select cube and press I rotation. To insert keyframe for the rotation, next go to frame 60 with the cube selected, press R, rotate to this desired amount, press I, rotate again. Okay. So let's grab the animation guy. What is this animation player? What is that? Whatever. The timeline, right? It's timeline. And then go to 0. It says 1, but there's always 0 too. So maybe 1 doesn't count. Whoa, don't play. Have I go forward 1 frame? Just push forward. Okay. Insert rotation, and then we'll rotate it. I don't know. Oop, wrong way. Let's go to, it's at 60, right? So jump to 60. X, Y, Z. And we'll go complete 180 here. Turn the cube radar around. Insert rotation. Okay, so now I got 2 keyframes. Now what? That's it. That doesn't really help me out. Does it will if I play? I don't know if it'll play though. If I play the game, right? And now do you want to make it play? Oh, it's doing that. It has a different kind of, what's it called? Different kind of interpolation, right? So it looks like it's on like Bezier curve or something. Visor. Because it starts out slow, speeds up, and then slows down, right? Anyway, turn right around. Let's create an animation rotating cube. We did that. Select light object from hierarchy and switch to the object tab. You can set the light type and tweak the light color and strength. So do I want to, or what? Guess so. It's like do it. Doesn't tell me what to do. It just says do it. Object mode. This light transform. Motion paths, visibility. Where's the light thing? This light bulb, obviously. Okay, so maybe we'll make it, I don't know, sunlighty, a little more sunlighty. Make it pure, like yellow, just so that we know that it's changed, right? I mean, gross, but whatever. Light, tell you light type. Okay, we'll make it a sun. Maybe that they're continuing on. World nodes, I used to set up the environment. Switch to the shader editor world. What? To access the node. In this tutorial, we use sky texture node to render procedural sky. If we were to add an environment map, we would use environment texture node coupled with HDR file. Okay, so what? Switch to shader editor world. Shader editor world. Objects. World? There we go. Okay, and then this tutorial we use sky texture node to render procedural sky. Okay, so do I do that? Like it just telling me like we do this, and it's like not even telling me to do things. Yes, we do that. Okay, so what? Sky texture. Is that here? Oh yeah, F3. Sky texture. And down there, and then color to color, obviously. What do I got? Husky Weekly? Husky Weekly? It's on the t-shirt or something right now. There we go. And then what? Those things are the same. Okay. What did it do though? Let's go back to 3D. Here, I want to see. This button? No. We're at 5. It's quite slow. My machine. I am streaming at the same time though. Oh, look at it go. I don't know why it's playing the animation though. It's hard to tell if it starts over. It must start over, right? Because, yeah. It must start over because it's only 180. So like if there was a front side or a back side, it would change. The color is really awful. Okay, close. Is it still running? No. Do I gotta stop it manually here? Here? Play? Okay, so escape was enough. Physics. With objects selected, navigate to the physics tab. With object selected, with object, navigate to the physics tab, press rigid body, select the desired shape representing the object and the collision panel. Okay, so let's go to cube, and we'll go there. Physics, is that physics? Is that a thing? It's been a minute since I've used it. We'll go to physics, like that. Physics tab, rigid body. Rigid body. Okay, and then type what? Where? Select the desired shape representing the object in the collisions panel. Why is everything always open? Box. There we go. And then set magic object mass and type. Select active for objects that are freely affected by physics, or passive for objects which are static or animated in the timeline. Asset import. With Blender, we can easily import common assets. So what do I want to do? What did it say? Active? Active. Okay, so I don't know how it's going to change the game though. So my box going to just go flying. It's probably going to go flying because it's totally touching that plane. Oh, it just falls right through. Okay. Because the plane can't. It needs it too, right? But it's going to fall too. That's why it's always weird. Fun. I have to like clamp it or pin it or something. Can't remember. So if I go rigid body, the whole plane just falls down too. Collisions. Is there a plane box maybe? What are its collisions looking like? Well, it's fine, I guess. Now it's probably gonna go pew. Watch, or it's all gonna fall. Either it's gonna collide, and yeah, or it's all gonna fall. Okay. All right. Stack passive. Okay, so it's straight passive, right? So then it won't move, I think. Huh? But it'll still bump the box. I can't tell. It's not spinning anymore either. What happened? Right. Oh. I don't know. Continuing along. With Blender, we can easily import common assets, import file formats, append, import objects from other blend, link objects from other blend files. Logic nodes. We will animate the cylinder procedurally using logic nodes. Why does it have to be procedurally? What does that mean? So it's going to go off on its own? We'll animate that. I didn't add a cylinder. Was I supposed to make all this stuff? All of these steps, basic scene is already shaping up. Follow these steps. Was I supposed to load something? Okay, so I'm a little confused here. The Playground. Bundled canvas. Playgrounds. No, I don't know when it just opened. It's gonna open in 4.2 too. 4.2 is like, what is this? What is this ancient thing? Okay, so let's go back here. And then we'll get Armory. That. Can I open two? Hopefully it's not gonna. I'm gonna save before killing my next one. So I'll save there. And it looks like Blender, what you call it, didn't open or anything. Is that it? Yeah, it is. It's still opening. So what happens if I open another one of these then? Can I cancel this one? Okay, and that one's taken. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so let me say open. Armory player. Hit up one. Tutorials. Playground. Playground. And then this should be that image, right? Yes, okay. Look, we got people and stuff. That's too far. I mean, I got the scene, but I got this guy. Whatever. I guess I'm supposed to be here. Let's just get rid of the guy. It's like, bye. Oh, didn't work. Where'd he go? How do I get rid of him? Scene? Why is there two? Am I getting rid of him? Bot. There we go. With the armature shit. So how come I gotta hide both? Whatever. Okay. Physics. Okay, logic nodes. We will animate the cylinder procedurally using logic nodes. Logic nodes usually provide a way of creating interactive scenes. When you build your project, created node trees will automatically compile to hack scripts. And the in-depth introduction to logic node can be found here. What's a hack script? HAXE scripts. Hacks, H scripts. This is a scripting engine for, why is it so bright? Does Google not have, I've never noticed, does Google not have a night mode? Google night mode. Dark theme. Yeah, it's night. Why is this one? Oh, because I'm in private, I think. Default dark. Growing up, I never really noticed, but yeah. Hex language. Dynamic type allows hex expressions. What is the hex code? High-level cross-platform programming language and compiler that can produce applications. Source. Free and open source. Who made it? Hextron Foundation. How old is it? 2005. Hex originated with the idea of supporting client-side and server-side programming in one language and simplifying communication logic between them. Code written in Hex can be compiled into JavaScript, C++, Java. Okay. Okay, so it's like a secondary code. It says high level. Whatever. It's just another code. Great. Next scripts. An in-depth introduction to logic nodes can be found here. Introduction to logic nodes. How are you going to do a tutorial like that and then just be like, here's the documentation? You got to read the documentation for it. They kind of like slowly, you know, give me bite-sized pieces. They'd be like, here, okay, so there's this node and then this node does that. And no, they're just like, okay, for this part of the tutorial, you have to know everything. Maybe I'm just making it up. Add no, okay, so it is giving me bite-sized pieces. Yeah, I jumped to the conclusion. They just, you know, sort of an in-depth introduction. Okay, so it's me being off. Just like they're supposed to do things simple. I should have put the in-depth tutorial at the bottom. Like, let's be up here. Being a stickler. Switch to the logic editor area and press new to create a new node tree. Each node tree has to be attached to an object. Select the cylinder and create nodes, traits, and property. I'm going to close this because it's probably already done. All right. This is like, check your work. It's the final stage cylinder. Yeah, it's already got. Okay, so let's just close that then. And then head back here, and I guess I'm making a cylinder. Maybe I'll make this plane a little bigger too. Scale that. I'm gonna bring it back. Where is it right now? What size is it? I'm just use this 5. Dimension is 10 meters by 10 meters. Okay, so let's go like 25 by 25. It's in comparison to the image here. Zoom out. It's a little bigger, but I mean, it's fine. 20, maybe? Better? It's always jumping there. Stop jumping there. Yeah, it's about equal. Alright, and I don't know what's going on with my texture. Do I gotta use this thing? My sun is awful too. Let's get rid of that sun. Just change its color. Back. It was just like telling me that I could change color. Okay, so boom, buddy boom. That's the wrong thing. I'm always used to RGB. Okay. It's really bright though. Maybe I need it to be higher? What is it doing? Why is it? Oh, that's rotation. Why does it even have rotation? Does it really point like that? I didn't realize that. I think it's no matter where it goes though, right? It's always going to be, yeah. So it doesn't matter where it is. It's always just going to be at the sun, right? Okay, so let's just zero everything out. And then scale rotation. We'll put it like 25 in the air. Rotate it. I don't know which way I want the sun to go like that, I guess. Oh, it does matter where it is. Weird. I guess it's like day and night, right? But why does it have rotation? I don't know what's going on with that light source. Maybe let's use like a spotlight. Bring it down. There you go. What are they using, I wonder? They're using a sun, but it's coming from like the side. Okay, so let's get to the side. Get the sun. It's too powerful. It's crazy. It doesn't even look that high in this one. Go from here and grab it and drag it over here somewhere. And then maybe here. And then we'll rotate it on the Y, X, Z, Y. Okay, we'll go about 45 degrees that way. Rotate Z. Rotate Z. There we go. And then about 45 degrees. Like that. And then we'll zoom to the here. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to be splitting hairs here. It's really bright though. Like, have theirs set to 80. Oh, it's a spotlight. Okay. Spotlight, 100 watts. Why does theirs say like 80? What's my energy? But I got wattage. Okay, I don't know. 25,000? Why is it gotta be wattage? Okay, so we'll go here and I'll get it a little more aligned as well. So rotate Z, right? Oh, X. There we go. Okay, we'll point it at the center-ish. How's that looking? Still kind of funky monkey. Okay, so rotate Y. Rotate. Ooh, what was that? Rotate Y. Y. What am I translating? Rotate X. Z. There we go. So about 12.5 or something. Okay, this is too much. I'm splitting hairs. It's fine. It's fine. Camera. What does the game player say? What does the game player think? Now loading game player. It's really dark. 5,000. 80,000. See, like it's super bright there. So I got to choose between like this really dim spotlight or this crazy bright sun. 80? 10? 1? 5? There. I mean, it's still a little janky, but better. It's a really bright day. Okay, so you. Moving on. Back to the nose and my cylinder. That's what I want. Okay, so let's go F3, add cylinder. And then, it looks like they got it like laying down, stretched out and laying down. I don't know if I want to change the dimensions that way, because there's two different ways you can change the dimensions in GIMP Right or GIMP Blender. Let's grab it and just bring it over here somewhere. And it looks like it's laying on its side. Actually, let's undo, rotate. That's what I want. Say 90. Again, same thing. Like you can rotate it object-wise, or you can rotate it edit mode-wise, right? And when you rotate things edit mode-wise, it doesn't count it as a global. So say 90. And then if I switch back, see everything's still the same, right? Just undo that. So I think I'm just going to go object mode here, rotate Z. Might as well. Are we touching the bottom? Yes, we are. Okay, and then what color is that cylinder? Blue. Are they changing colors on me? They are changing colors. All of a sudden the cube is red. Whatever. It's going to share the material here. Material 1. The sun or something? What is doing that? Where did that one come from? Whatever. Okay. Switch to logic editor. I'm just going to do down here. So I want to see my scene. And then logic node editor. Press new to create a new node tree. Each node tree has to be attached to an object. Select the cylinder and create a new node trait in properties object Armory traits. Okay, so select the node. Where's that? Properties objects. Properties objects. Data properties. They always point to this properties panel. Properties. It's like the properties panel, and I can never find it. None of them are called. Maybe it means this whole thing. Duh. That's what properties means, I guess. Okay, so properties objects. Objects. Data. Physics. Modifiers. Object. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense. This is properties. This whole panel here constitutes properties, considered properties. Armory traits. Object armory traits. And then enter our newly created node tree as tree entry. Or if the node tree is open on your screen, you can click from node editor. Okay. What? Tree. I don't see tree. Nodes? Is that what you mean? Okay. And then, or if the node tree is open on your screen, click from node editor. Okay, so I'm going to delete this because I could probably say what? Did I push the wrong button? Maybe. New tree. From editor. I see. Enter new create node tree as tree entry. Create a new node trait. New node trait. Can I delete this? No, yeah, okay, so that's, I was looking for tree here. I want to see how what happens is, because this is pretty obvious, straightforward, like we just, oh, disappeared. Nodes. New, my node tree? Isn't there already one there though? From editor? There we go. Okay, so how do we do the other one? Enter our newly created node tree as tree entry. As tree entry. Logic tree 1? Where's this logic tree 0 coming from? Let's switch to it and then just kill it. And then switch to that. I don't know how to purge things. Okay, so we're stuck with this. Actually, switch to this and use this. What is this? Fake user. Save this data. No. Get rid of that data. It's still there. Okay, whatever. Logic tree. That's what we're using. Okay, so either edit tree, whatever. Okay, then hit Shift A to browse all available nodes, or click in the add menu button. Clicking on the node menu will place it in the editor. Okay, so you can do Shift A too. Shift A. So new node. Shift A. It's not doing anything. Shift A to browse all available nodes. Oh, here. Yeah, okay. Then we want logic tree, or we can use new from my node multi-view. New node tree, okay. Interesting. So I made it over here too? Yeah, it did. No, now it's stuck. I can get rid of it. What is this? New node. Get rid of that. Give me that. In fact, what am I naming this? Click add menu from the editor menu here. Okay. I'm just exploring, right? Actually, I'm done. I'm out of time. How much more is left on this? I can finish it. I'm just gonna be a little tired for plugin development. Shift A, browse all. Clicking on a node will place it. Search for the on update node and place it. This node will activate its input output each frame. Okay, so can I go F3? You gotta let me do F3. You can't just make me. I'm looking for on updates. Can't do them like the on updates. Nice. Why is it so small? How do we get over to it? Node. Right. Connected to the input of the set object location node. If you keep object field empty, the object is executing this logic tree will be used. And what? If you keep the object field empty, the object that is executing this logic tree will be used. In our case, this is the cylinder. Okay, so connected to the input of the set object location node. But I didn't make one yet. You didn't ask me to make one. Whatever. Set objects location. So which objector? Location. There we go. To the input of the. You keep the object field empty, the object that is executing this object. Okay. So like this. Or location. Location. Not in. Right? To the vector input of the set object location. To the location. Okay. And then yes. Add a vector node and connect it to the socket to the location input of the set object location node. So now the cylinder location will be set to this vector each frame. Okay, so now I want a vector. X vector, just vector. Location. Okay. For the x of the location for the x location of the vector, add a math node and set it to sign. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so the x location, so something like that. I always want to right click. I don't know why they don't make it right click. Because we have F3, right? Vector. Spelling. Vector. Just gotta learn how to spell. Give me the vector node. No, not a vector node. Can I undo? Let's delete. What did I want? Math. Okay, so 3 math. Can I undo? Can. Okay. Interesting. Undo is a no in synthetic, so I always kind of worry about it. Alright. No, it's sign something. And set it to sign. Isn't it going well squarely if I do that? This will move the cylinder back and forth. Okay. Add another math node to scale the sign output. This will let the cylinder move further on each side. So another math node. Can I just duplicate this? So it's the math node to scale. So I think I want it. What was it originally? So that's pointless. F3 math. Add. We want to keep Y and Z location unchanged, so we need to set accordingly current cylinder position. Add a get object location node. Connect it to a separate XYZ node. Let's start with that. Add what? Get location node. Get object location. Isn't that what I made? Set location. Okay, so F3 gets objects location. And push it to where? Connect it to a separate XYZ node. Don't have that either. Okay, so separate XYZ. And that goes to vector. Okay, so there's only one thing there, so it must be. Get the Y unchanged. Blah, blah, blah. Add a get location. Connected to separate XYZ node. Split the vector into its XYZ values and then connect add Y and Z values to the Y and Z inputs of the vector node that we added earlier. Like this. Okay, so got that. It's different. I just realized I'm a little bit similar, but yeah, more different. Why? What's going on here? Why do we have two? Oh, yeah, okay. So these come in down here. So I'm getting there. YZ. Okay, there's even a time there. Location, yeah. To see the output of the print node, what print node? Open Blender from terminal or Windows toggle system console. That's the book console. What? No tree should not look like this. Well, where did the time come from? You never said anything about time. Get application time. Add a get application time to drive the sign node. This will move the cylinder back. Okay, I didn't see that bit. What's it called? Time. Get date and time. Application time. Get application. And then that goes to value. See the output print node. The print node. What are you talking about? Print node of the print node. Open Blender from a terminal or window toggle system console. Or enable Armory project flags. Debug console. Debug console is explained in debug console. I want to check something real quick. So BRB. So I can just run it now, and then the cylinder will wobble back and forth. I don't know if I want to do this. Let's do it. I think I did something weird. Is it running? So it's moving, but it's not like rolling. It's just like moving. Maybe if I said it's smooth, it would look like it's rolling, but this is not. This looks like it's moving. Okay, get out of here. And then, no, that's it. Scripts, you can program objects, traits directly using the hacks. Programming language, let's create a trait which spawns a box after pressing a key. First, create a cube and name it box. Enable rigid body and active for the cube and this physics. Okay, so first create a cube. Get rid of this. Switches back to outliner or timeline, just so I don't accidentally bump something. And then F3, add Shift A. Gotta get used to that. Actually, let's just cube inside the other cube. Let's just grab it and move it over by Z, X, and Y. Can't do it with both two other ones. I'll sleep there. Physics, rigid body, active, box. Create an empty object in the scene. F3, add empty. This location of the object will serve as a spawning point. Create a new hacks trait in the properties objects hacks and press new script button. Okay. So what? I just use the other cube. Yeah, let's just use the other cube. If I really need that, a new cube, then okay, so F3, add empty. Why are you doing this on BandLab Live? Totally forgot I was on BandLab Live. What am I doing? Am I doing for time? Well, if it bothers you, I'll be out in 10 minutes. Because I do music stuff too, and it's all one stream. I don't separate the streams. Okay, so that's empty. There's like no indicators. Objects, properties, object traits, new scripts. Create an empty object, add empty. Location of this object will serve as spawning point. Create a new hacks trait in properties objects armory traits. What? Create a new hacks trait in the properties object traits. Properties object. Okay. It's this one. Armory traits, new hacks objects. Okay. And press the new script button. This. Can't read that. Everything else is in the way here. Move it up. Can I read it now? I can. And call it what? Just new script. Afterwards, edit script. So just leave it named new script. Okay. So my trait, I guess, and then afterwards press edit script to open the script file in your selected code editor. In this tutorial, Code Studio, which is a dedicated code editor that includes code completion and debugging support, is used. This looks like JavaScript a little bit. Okay, so edit script. I'm not sure what it's going to open it in. Nothing. Okay. I thought Blender had one. First, no, it has one. Yeah, scripting right there. Like why I gotta open it? So open console text editor. Probably because there's no completion or delinting and stuff. That's why it wants me to use a different code editor. Okay. So I got to go back to the setup tutorial. Code editor. User preference, add-ons, show advanced, code editor. So preferences, add-ons, code editor. So that's it. Advanced. Advanced somewhere. Advanced. I don't see advanced. This. Does this thing just stay on top? Add-ons tab. Locate your installed Armory add-on. Okay. Look at Armory. Open that up. However it feels like it. Really? Why is it being annoying? Oh, because this thing's in the way. Okay. Let's move that over. And then can make it click through. Unclickable here. Okay, now I can click through it. Advanced? What's it? Advanced, right? And I just click this again. Show advanced. Where's that? Show advanced. And then click this thing again. I really wish I could just bump it to the end of the list here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to click everything else in front of it. So it does. At least out of my way between the three. Okay. That? No. Where's the Firefox? There's advanced code editor. Code editor. General. I moved somewhere here. Locate your installed. Show advanced under code editor. Select the editor you wish to use under code editor. Develop settings. Oh, here we go. It says system default, so I don't know why it didn't. Code editor executable. There's even an FFmpeg path. Interesting. Where is VS Code? Spheroid is Microsoft. Okay, so let's see. VS Code. Open file location. And that's going to ask me open file location again. Okay, so of course it's there. Somewhere weird and deep, right? And then code, is that the one? Okay. Accept. Alright, so that's done. I don't have to save or anything. It should just be there, right? So hopefully. And we'll find out, I guess. Layout. Edit. Okay, so now code editor pops up. Yeah. Look at this thing. Sources. Where am I? I'm in the folder. There's all sorts of things in here. Okay. Then I go forward or back. So we're making a code here. Afterwards, press edit script, open the code, go to 1, API. Okay, and then look at this stuff. Patch on. Not doing music feedback right now. Spawn box extends. Probably get booted out of BandLab in 2 minutes. 4-hour limit. Spawn box extends. Iron trade function. New super function. Pointer. Up. Update function updates. Okay, so this is update here. So let's go to there. And then what is super then? Super is just a pointer. We want to get notified every frame. So is this a global function? Input keyboard started F spawn box spawn scene active spawn box null box spawn box just got spawn function box trait owner object blah blah blah. Translate cube. We just want spawned. Hamig coming through. What's happening, Hamig? Welcome to wonderful world of Blender Armory game engine. Okay, so do I just toss this all in there like that? I guess so, right? Package arm, yeah. Okay. Bam, like that. Save and then F4. And then what? Just close it? Yeah, right. So it should be done. Okay. What's happening with you? Chirp. Okay, so it's showing that there. And then Armory comes with a set of pre-created bundled scripts written in hacks. Similar to a regular script, a bundled script can be attached to an object as a trait. In this tutorial, we will use physics drag trait when a trait is active to physics enabled objects. It says drag the object around using the mouse. You can also edit bundled scripts by clicking edit scripts. Okay, so what then? Is it going to start dumping boxes? No. Let's see. Run the game. Let's see if it gets some boxes jumping out of the air. Don't I have to name it or something? Was I on? Not much. Gonna shower and ish and go live later. How about you? I'm probably gonna be going for maybe another hour. I'm gonna jump into some plugin dev. I might not though because it's already late and I still have to edit this video. I've really been pushing my most important thing back. So next week, time to clamp down. Really, I've just been fighting with codes and refining the process of doing multiple different things. And I'm going to be getting an ad in a minute, so just a heads up. I got to take a break. That's usually when I take my break. I got a little indicator on my screen that tells me when ads are coming. So in a minute. Okay, are you going to run or what? Let's see if this thing works. Today, Armory, today. Ad is coming. Come on, I want to show this guy before the ad plays. I'm going to snooze the ad. So I want to show this guy this thing. How do I snooze the ad? So let me put up the screen so I'm not showing anything sensitive. I can't show the world how to snooze an ad. Twitch dashboard. I mean, there should be a button there, but I can't see it. It's like a thing. Yeah, so snooze. Okay, so it gives me 5 minutes. All right. So that should be long enough for me to fight with Armory to get this thing. Whoa, get this thing to work. Put me back on the camera. Okay. So why aren't you running? When I say run machine, you run. One warning. Okay, so during compilation, one error during compilation. Please open the console to get more information. Where's the console? Oh, it told me where there's a console. Select code editor. Here we go. Debug console. Windows toggle system console. Open up Blender. Open Blender from a terminal. I'm not doing that. Or enable Armory project flags debug console. Where's that? Armory projects flags debug console. Oh, there it is. And then what? Where is it? Position right. I don't see it. Visible. Scale console. I don't see it. Well, so much for that, I guess. Thanks for coming through, Hammy G. I don't know why I called you Hamig first. I'm just so used to calling you Hamig. But yeah, man. I mean, if you're gonna hang out while I fight with this to try to get it. So I'm not sure about Armory now. Like, the only reason I really wanted to use it was because it allows for porting to like HTML5 and Android, but like if it's gonna do this, play, one warning. Yeah, no, it didn't. Clean, maybe? Clean the projects. Play. One warning. Well, I can't see the console. Where's the console? View. Okay, maybe I have to do it the Windows way, but I can't do it the Windows way because I didn't open Blender with a console. Instead of print node, open Blender from terminal. So the debug console is explained. Here. Q. Okay, so where is it? So integrate debug console displays basic information to enable it. Yeah, okay. You must enable ZUT. And Armory modules ZUT are auto-enable in order for this option to be available. Obviously it is because it is. There are 3 tabs. You can click them to open the corresponding view. I don't see that. Maybe it's in the thingy. Projects, code editor, flags. Is there like a window dedicated to Armory or something? Python console? No. Like it's bad enough Blender has Python. I gotta learn hacks now. I don't see it. Text editor, info. It's not a thing. The only thing that's really new is the logic node editor, but I don't see anything else here either. Bugger. Here we go. We got some other stuff on the side here. Armory. Logic group. So did I do something wrong with the code? It's obviously the only thing that's different. Why can't I do things with the logic editor? Like, is there no keyboard inputs? That's what I thought I'd be doing. Be using like this stuff. Node, move, rotate. So no, I need this, right? Alt A? No, not that. Shift A. So these are the nodes, input, keyboard, right? Yeah. Like, why can't I use this? That's fine. Okay, so maybe I'm sticking with Armory. Because I thought I had to use code. I don't want to use code. That's the whole point of Blender. Like, I can use Python if I wanted, but I don't want to use hacks. But I mean, why isn't it working? I want to know what's going on here. If I got to learn hacks, it's not a big deal. It's multi-platform. I just didn't really want to. How do I get it? Debug console scene. Scene tab, but where? Console performance. To enable it, activate Armory. Yeah, I did that. Flags, debug console. Flags. Right here. Like I see the screen flicker, but as nothing happens. Position center. Print with position. Is it on here? Copy to bundled. Verbose. Here. Window. Load window. Full screen. Modules. Zoe. So yeah, it's on. It's running. Zoe auto are enabled in order to this option to be available. If the debug console is enabled, it will show up in the upper right corner of the games. When the game's okay. Debug console will show up. You got to run the game first. So it's still going to give me that though, because the game doesn't work. How am I supposed to run the debug console if the game doesn't work? It says check the debug console. Why can't you just give me the message here? Error occurred. Please open the console to get. Okay, so it's a different console. It doesn't say debug console. It says console. There we go. Is it this one? I can see some stuff here. And why is it in this little crunchy little corner? What window is this? Python? It's like there's two windows here. What is this window? The book console trace, burst, snap a line. I think because I can't find box. It never told me to rename anything box. So take me back. Or is there something named box? Yeah, they're all called box. Spawn. Does it say to do that? Name it box. Yeah, okay. Then empty object, location based spawn, create a new hex, scripts, code, spawn box spawned. So now is it gonna work? Let's use this button here. Play. Compiling, no. Okay, so let's match the picture to the thing. So match the picture to the thing here. The thing is called spawn. If this doesn't work, I'm done for the day. Well, why is it an empty? It doesn't look the same. It looks like a blob or something. What is that? What did I make? What is it called? Object volume. Okay, so let's get rid of the volume. Yeah, hopefully it retains the scripts, I guess. Huh? I don't know why, because F3 add empty. Empty, what is it? Empty volume. Empty. Plain access. Empty plain access. That's why. I was like, why does it look different? Okay, so empty arrows, plain access. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's just the way it looks. Okay, so grab, put that there. What does it look like from the top? That's fine. Okay, so now do you want to run? I got to get the trait back in. This is a hack script. Can reuse this one. My traits. Edit script. I just want to make sure it's still there. It is. Okay, so now it should find the box, and now this is an empty instead of a volume. So go. I'm gonna use the button so I can see it's doing its thing. No. Clean first, maybe. Go. No, still doesn't like it. Okay, so maybe I gotta name the empty spawn. Okay, last chance. And okay, so I got this far. Hack script is a new thing for me. I wasn't really expecting to have to do that, but there are logic blocks, so I probably will lean into logic blocks more. Hopefully they are convertible to like the other platforms and formats. I did want to make a build. So like, I guess I get the wobble thing. Let's get rid of this. I don't know how to delete things like from the memory because I got a script in there now. So now it should work, right? Now that that's gone. Yeah, okay. So this is, and there's the debug screen. Okay, so I mean, that's interesting. Now I can see where the debug screen is. So this is my game. Um, how do I make it into stuff now? That's one thing I want to do. So it might not happen today. I don't really kind of expect it to. So we got browser and Chrome. Okay, so let's just quickly jump ahead in the tutorial here. Render path exporter. Here we go. We're ready to export our project properties. Render Armor exporter does the job. You can create multiple export presets, each targeting a platform, graphics, API, render path, and startup scenes. Select the desired platform, hit publish. Once finished, hit triangle open folder to view exported files. Okay. So Army exporter, where? In the scene. Okay, so it works. I know that much. Render, view layer, scene. And then I bring that Army exporter. Really? No, it's, I don't know why it calls it the scene. It just says scene up there for some reason. Oh, because it's, yeah, it is up there. Okay, Army exporter. Armory. I keep saying Army. Armory exporter. And then what? I gotta add it. So add HTML5, render path desktop, graphics with API, HTML, JS. Look at all of that stuff, man. Wow. That's crazy. Disable browser context menu. Okay, so build. Publish? No. Yeah, no build. Gotta build it first, I guess, right? Hit publish. So I guess maybe so publish. Once you hit publish, it will automatically build, and then hit the triangle. Triangle open. Hit triangle open folder. Where's triangle open folder? What? Render path desktop. Triangle open folder. This? Render path. Maybe I gotta set a render path. It didn't give me any like errors or anything. Maybe it's there already. I don't know. Let's take a peek. See. Desktop. Nope. Okay. So I guess I have to set this somehow. Render path. Let's go see. Can I get to my desktop? No, of course not. Right. I'll put it in with the files. That's a good idea. I don't know why it doesn't default there by default. That's not where I want to be. Let's go back here. Oops. Here. This is where I want it. Actually, let's build it in here. Did it build in here? Sources, Armory, player. Okay. Let's build it here. Bam. Like that. Like that. What? No. There. Stop messing with me. Yes, like that. What? Specify arguments. Why is it being weird now? It was just working. I mean, what I gotta do here? Okay, I can't see this because it's chat box. There's nothing there. Render path. It's the desktop. Failed to find. That. Failed to find. It's this console down here. Oh, there we go. Info log. Failed to find. Output. Render. Okay, so maybe I can just remove it and say bye-bye and then put it back, right? Okay, so now it says desktop. Publish. Publishing project. Check console for details. Let's see this down here. Compiling. Why do they have to move? Why do they have to have so many readouts everywhere? Okay, so let's check the console. Publishing project. Failed to find. Let's check console for details. It says desktop. What's this? Project folder, code editor, clean, play. I don't know where it went. It's not on my desktop. It's not here. This HTML5. That? I don't see anything. Maybe it's initializing? I don't know. Sure does take a while. What's in the source? Inspect. The canvas. The canvas is empty. See, it's not doing anything. Data. Mesh cubes. And okay, so it's pretty much what I'm looking for, right? Whoa. Yeah, there. I was looking for those. It's not running. Maybe I have to open it in Chrome. Oh. Alright, let's try a different build destination, because yeah, that's not working today. WebGL. Try build it again. Publish. Compiling. HTML5 resources, temp, run. Preview pane, looks like it refreshed itself, like it's done. Try that now. Nothing. No, made it that far, I suppose. Okay, so switch. Let's go Windows under C, I guess. And then publish. So it should be an exe now. Compiling. Publish. Compiling. Okay, so done. Now where to go? It's not on my desktop, right? It won't show up on my desktop. I think it builds here. Sources. Windows. Okay, so where did the HTML just disappeared? Windows. Data. It's crazy that it builds like that, though. Bin, Armory, bin, system, Zoe, X, Iron, Armory, run. It built like a project compiled. So it's shaders. No, I'm still not seeing anything. This temp. There's no executable anywhere here. No. I don't know. It built the project file. Like, it's not going to build a binary. Windows C. Windows Chrome. Let's try Windows Chrome, I guess. So I still have to compile it even after it's done. Custom node, Android C, Linux Chrome, Mouse Chrome, JavaScript, target custom. Chrome. Okay. Publish again. Maybe I have to build it first. Chill. Windows, Chrome, Linux. Okay, so they're doing Chrome everywhere. Is it done? Okay, let's see. Windows, run XE. There we go. There we go. So it's a Windows native now. F11. I'll enter. There we go. Cool. Exciting. It's bad I couldn't get JavaScript to work though. I mean, Windows, yeah. I don't know why it didn't run. Maybe I gotta put like, I think it only has JavaScript though. HTML, JavaScript, right? Oop. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time now. Stop. Target Windows, target something else. My screen's off a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't have anything else. It's got Node.js. Node's a massive package. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. That's enough for that. I got something to show for a little dopamine kick. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, JWPMAS@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click or appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.